Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing all of my completed adult coloring pages for September 2023 and including some whips. And then stay tuned because at the end of the video I do have a little special thing for you. Announcement if you want to call it. Okay, so I'm not going in any particular order here, but let's get started. Okay, so this is actually a whip. It was a 10 books to finish in 2022. Anyway, this is from Beauty Inspirations 2 by Mariola VanDyke. I had started her with a blonde hair color. I was using pro colors, like four or five different colors. And then I just didn't get around to finishing it. And I had started it because there was a tag for September that was like blonde hair, pink lips. So I'll probably come back to it. It's actually very unlike me, if you followed my channel for any length of time, to not do portraits or hair. And in fact, you'll be quite surprised that there are no completed portraits. So yeah. And that's mainly because in the fall I tend to lean towards different books and they're not portrait related, as I've noticed, but we'll see how October goes. Okay, in Cool and Beautiful, this is the 7th book by Daria Sakasoy. I have a whip. Excuse me. So I had started this one. This is with Prismacolor, right down to the hair, and I wrote the colors down, but I finally just had enough. I was working with Prisma because I know a few of you have requested tutorials to show you with Prisma. I just hate doing hair with Prisma. I love Prismas, don't get me wrong. They're like my go-to. You all know that. Okay, this is from Yana Prosperina. I believe it's out of her Flower Fairies book. I should have wrote it on the back. I had printed out the PDF. And I started this again with Prismacolor. You're going to see a theme, by the way, with pencils used this month. But I had done this on flowers and everything, and then I kind of found myself stuck on mainly the background. Originally I was going to do like a sunset type background, but then I didn't want to take away from the leaves. So yeah, I like literally kind of pigeonholed myself on this, and I don't know where I want to go next. So in the comments below, let me know if you have any ideas. Speaking of portraits not finished, I have this one here. This is also a Mariola VanDyke. I think I had started this on a live stream. I just didn't get around to finishing the combo. And that's primarily because in the fall, I like to color fall pages. There's certain books, like Teresa Goodridge books, that I break out, and I'm just drawn to those. So the hair was Derwent Pro Color and Black Widow, and then her skin is Prisma. I do have a tutorial on my channel for skin if you want to know how I do that. Okay, I have quite a few in here. So in Autumn Harvest, this is the new Teresa Goodridge book. I have done quite a bit. So I did this first one here, this little gnome, with Prismacolor, even down to the background. And yeah, it's just so cute and fun. I couldn't resist. And then, yep, I'm just like going through the pages here. Again, with Prismacolor, I worked on this one here. I use these like glitter Ohuhu markers I have to do the writing on the sign, but I don't know if the glitter is going to show up. We have a lot of overcast. And then right there. But everything else is Prismacolor. I did use a little white paint pen for some dots. I know it looks like I'm coloring this book in order, but I swear I'm not. Then I colored this one, also with Prismacolor. This is actually on the cover of the book. Obviously, I took my own direction with it, and I kind of kept the palette simple. And when I say simple, I just mean there's not a ton of different colors. However, this was still like 20 or 30 pencils to pull off everything. But I like the way it turned out. Okay, and then another one. I like this book. When I did the flip through, I told you guys I liked it, so should we be shocked? This I started with Black Widow because I wanted to give you guys on Instagram and my community post a Black Widow pumpkin combo, so you can look that up. But then the rest is all Prisma. I did use those glitter paint pens on the welcome sign. But yeah, that one was pretty fun. Okay, and then see, I skipped a page. I did start this one. Now I'm working on this right now with Star Joys. For some reason I was in the mood for a cheap, budgety pencil with a lot of filler. That sounds awful, right? But you know what I mean? Like how those budget pencils are just so like smooth, and well, not all of them, I guess, but some of them just have that feel to them, and that I was in the mood for that feel. It was a texture thing. There we go. So yeah, I've started this and I'm hoping I will finish it. I am going to be doing a review of the Starjoy Gold. Yeah, I know they've been out for a while. I take my time on reviews and review a product when I'm confident to review it, as most of you know, so it'll come out. But yeah, I do want to work on finishing this one. Unfortunately, the start of every month is really busy for my Etsy store. I don't think I did anything else. Oh, sorry, I lied. So I started this one on a live stream with, you want to guess, Prismacolor. But Prismacolor works great on this new paper they're using in here. It's not quite Create Space, but it's kind of crappy. I was going to do the rest on camera, but I don't know. We'll see where the wind blows me. I'm kind of like not putting pressure on myself. If I want to do something in a certain way, I'm just going to do it. So yeah, that I need to mark so I remember to take it back downstairs with me. Okay. Now, Tales from the Witch's Cottage by Hannah Carlson. I had started this one with, yep, Prismacolor. I have decided that I'm just going to start using the pencils I like. I have tons. I'll be doing a destash soon, by the way, after I review each one. But what I did was all these pumpkins were just like floating. It was kind of weird. So I drew a line and then kind of made it look like they're sitting on a dirt mound. And now I just need to do the background. I was kind of back and forth, but I'm going to do like a dark purple, blue, violet background, I think. So I just need to finish it. I really like how it's turned out so far. So it's on my list of things to work on, whips to finish. Okay, Gnome Sweet Gnome. This is like good year round. In fact, they're super cute, like Christmassy ones. But I've been tackling a few in this one. So I did this one here with Prismacolor. I like to change it up though, like the sunflowers, you may not have been able to notice, but all of them have a different color combo. So it's kind of fun, but I am just loving my Prismas. They make me happy. There's like no pencil color I'm ever like, gosh, I wish I had this. So yeah, I just have been breaking those out and having fun, and this was a really cute page. I don't know why, but I always make all my gnomes with gray beards. So this is a whip. I had started with Black Widows a while back. I just haven't gone back to finish it, and I'll probably finish it with Prisma because I don't like Black Widows very much on this paper. And then I did this one also with Prismacolor. See, different combo for the pumpkins. I like this palette. It's really dark yet bright. It's just vibrant. Again, I don't know why I make them always with gray. They're not necessarily old just because they're gnomes, right? But yeah, this one was really cute, and I had fun with the fall leaves and all that. I'm trying to think, did I do anything else in here? Nope, that's it for Gnome Sweet Gnome. Okay, in Flora by Maria Trollet. I did this one here. This was with Prismacolor as well. I like Prismacolor and Polychromos on her pages. I know they're smooth, but I love, well, Prisma for me works on anything, but this one took me a little while. There's like 9 colors in these flower petals, so it took me a wee bit. But I'm not going to give it a background. No, this is not me being lazy. I just like the way it pops on the white. I may end up doing like a border on the page, but I really want this to stand out. So yeah, I have that one there. Okay, oh yes, the Beastly page. So, Fairy Touch of Magic by Clara Markova. I did that a few years ago. Alright, I did this one. It's not technically a double page spread, but all her books always have like this little filler on occasion when she doesn't have the double page spread. So I just turn it into a double page spread and carry over the colors. But yeah, so for this one, this was done with Prisma, except the background, that is Neocolor 2. I actually need to finish up the background and then add sparkles to the baggies and wings. I think I'm going to go over it with just a really thick coating of Nuvo for the background and just make it like sparkle like crazy. This took me a while, and it's because there's so many fine elements in her pages, and this is actually a simple one for her. I mean, if you compare it to some of her others, but this still took me a while to do, but it was fun. Again, I tried to go with a more simple palette, so that's why there's a lot of like repeating colors, but it was for balance. Like I wanted this purple, so I needed to bring this purple all the way down. Some of the purples in here were used in here. It's just about creating balance on the page, so it doesn't look like, even though it's a chaotic page with a lot of elements, it doesn't look like it once it's done. So yeah, I just have to glitter this bad boy up, actually, and then it'll be done. I was gonna like go for another one in there, but then the Teresa Goodridge books were saying, no, come back. So this is Autumn Charm by Teresa Goodridge, and this is why I say, you know, I kind of deviate away from portraits. However, I do have some cool fall and Halloween ones I'll probably do this month. So, funny thing, probably 2 years ago, I did this one on a live stream using Inktense. It was tucked in the back of the book because I had printed it out on different paper. So then I went to color this page because I felt like coloring this page, and the whole time I was coloring it, I'm like, gosh, I feel like I've colored this before. And so I finished it all up, and then I was looking, trying to figure out what the heck all these papers were in the back of my book, and I found this, and then I put them side by side, and I was like, holy crap. This was not even done on purpose at all. But look at this. Right down to putting gold on the freaking cat's collar. The truck, same color. I mean, there's a little bit of deviation, but I mean, I could have made these berries red. I could have made the truck any color. The house did definitely change, but yeah, like legit, really close. Not on purpose at all. That's what's nuts. When I found this, I was like, well, that is freaky. So that's just a fun little fact there. Okay, so I also have another page in here. I'll get to that one in a second. I had a swatch chart. Ooh. But let's go through. Okay, so I had started this page with Black Widows. Now, as you can see, I have done this page before. This was with watercolor pencils, also in a live stream. And then I had started this one with Black Widows, and I just felt like coloring it again. I'm probably going to finish this one with Prisma, though, because like I said, I don't like it on the paper, the Black Widows. But I'm going to be a little bit more aware this time and try to not, like, repeat the colors here. But hey, sometimes you like to color a page so much, you color it twice, and then not even realizing it, you color it the same. So this is still a whip. It is with my watercolor pencils. In fact, it's a set I need to review, so I really need to get on this. I just kind of been not feeling watercolor pencils lately, and I'm not going to force it on myself. If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, right? This one here was actually done with watercolor pencils as well, but last year there was. This one I had started with the Fantasia watercolor pencils, and I just need to finish. I think I'm actually going to go back in and just finish it up with Prisma and darken these up so they don't look like, you know, watercolor pencils. But that is all so far in this one. I just found this hilarious. Come on, you gotta agree, right? Okay, and then in Country Farm Scenes by Teresa Goodridge, I like this book because it has a lot of fall type scenery. I began this one on my other channel. It's my silent coloring channel using Derwent Graphitint. And yeah, I'm having fun. It's just moving kind of slow, but it's because I really haven't had time to come up here and color and film at the same time. You'd think it would be easy because for my silent channel, I could be like watching TV and color this. It's just, I haven't been in the mood to sit at my desk up here. That, I think, is the problemo. So, it's a whip, but I plan to get to it soon. Okay, so for the announcements, I have been planning this for a wee little while. So I am going to do, because I've had a lot of requests for color combinations for the season, so I created this super cute little color combination and practice sheet for coloring pumpkins. And I will be filming actually today part 1, where I will do them all with Prismacolor, so different colored pumpkins, different combos. You're going to get, what, 16 options. I will then do one with polychromos, and then I will also do one with markers. So you'll get that, like 3 different versions, and then this chart will be available to purchase in my Ko-fi, whatever the heck it's called, shop. And I'll have, actually, I usually just put them at like 25 cents, and then you can choose to pay more. But what will happen is I will also upload the scanned ones that are colored in, so it'll be like a whole little coloring packet. And then I will be repeating this with fall leaves, and I had a few other requests as well on fall items. But I'm also going to just start doing this for all sorts of elements, so not just like pumpkins and leaves, but I've had requests for wood grain and a few other things. So I am going to start doing those, and you'll find them in my Ko-fi shop. Now, last thing, in my Ko-fi shop will also be a packet of stickers. Oh, let's zoom me in because they look so tiny when they're all lonesome like that. So the reason I'm using my Ko-fi is because I have an Etsy store for diamond painting wax and soy wax melts. I'll leave a link in the description below. I really don't want to start another Etsy store. And I don't plan on creating like a ton of sellable stuff here. My printables are usually free. That's why, like I said, I'm going to put this one in the Ko-fi shop and be kind of like a, you can donate extra if you want to donate extra, or just snag it. Maybe I'll just even list it for free and whatever. So we'll see. But really, any proceeds from that help pay towards stuff on the channel. These will be for sale in my Ko-fi shop. They will not be free, but at least you'll have a nice little sticker you can buy, and they both come together. They are vinyl, so you can stick them on water bottles or whatever. But yeah, they will be in my Ko-fi shop, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below as well. So I hope you had a wonderful September. And then, yeah, of course, let's get going on Halloween and October fall content. And I can't wait to do more with you guys. So until next time, take care. Bye now.